GG's The Mouthful podcast is brought to you by goodgame.tech, the most welcoming gaming community on Facebook. Join the conversation at www.goodgame.tech.
Welcome back, guys. This is Arnaldo, aka Mad Dog, and this is going to be episode of the Mouthfuls podcast.
GG!
Yes.
We made it.
Yes,
we got to
the episode. That's it. We can retire now.
Yes, actually, yes. This is going to be our last episode. You know, we're going to close it. You know, this is not an April Fool's. It totally is.
Until episode.
Exactly. Yeah.
And of course, that is Mr. David Santos, aka Dream Twister.
Regulators!
Yes. And we have a special guest today. We've got Krista Montanez, aka Shadow
24/7.
Shadow 24/7.
24/7. That's right.
Maybe it might be permanent. Who knows?
Oh, there you go. That's right. Maybe our permanent third chair.
That's
perhaps.
it.
We'll see.
Oh, yes.
So how you guys doing?
Pretty good, man.
All right,
Pretty good. Ready for this weekend to be over so we can go into the week.
Really?
You're
the only one in this planet.
It needs to be Tuesday already. Persona 5 is waiting for me. My pre-order, I know it's somewhere there. Amazon has it.
You've had
It's
it for
somewhere in the
2
Matrix.
years now.
You'll
right?
get it
Yeah.
eventually.
For 2 years, I pre-ordered this game. Yes. And I asked for Wednesday or Wednesday off.
Did
so
you?
I could play. Yes.
Really?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Did you get it off?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm not your friend. I'm just letting you know. While I'm at work, I'm like, this fool's home playing Persona 5.
Yes.
So you're gonna tell me you're not gonna do that?
No. Well, I'm not getting Persona 5 that quick. So.
No, I mean for like any game. You won't do that.
Well, I don't think I've ever done that. Yeah.
don't
Didn't you
lie.
do it for? Didn't you do it
Don't
for?
lie.
Yeah, for
What was
Uncharted. Didn't you?
No.
Bioshock.
Or at least left
I'm gonna start
early.
mentioning your favorite games of all
Maybe
time.
I might have left early at some point, but I definitely.
So you at
don't think
least have to admit that you had to leave or something
Well,
just for a new
I think
game.
I left early, and I was like, now that I'm leaving early,
Yes.
let me get,
Let me guess.
that's really it.
Yeah.
Sir, I want to say something. I pre-ordered
Lay down. What?
my Samsung S8 Plus.
Oh, wait a
yes.
minute. Wait, no. I thought we were waiting for reviews on this. Pre-orders are bad. Okay.
You're right.
Pre-orders are
And,
bad.
and considering the last
Considering
phone
that
were
you're,
blowing
you
up.
know, yeah.
But I pre-ordered it, and I can't wait. April 21st cannot get here soon enough.
Sir, welcome to the club.
Thank you, sir. You did it too?
I also pre-ordered the Galaxy Note. I mean, the Galaxy S8.
Yeah. The S8 or the Plus?
S8 Plus.
Oh,
I
me
went
too.
You did the
Did
Plus
Plus,
also?
yeah.
Yes.
Because all you got bad eyesight.
No.
Yeah. Well,
I
I will. I'm getting older.
I'm using the I have an iPhone
You got this.
Plus, so I'm already used to the size.
The phablet.
I can't go back. Yeah, I can't go
Yeah,
back.
because like mine's big too. Mine's considered a phablet, so
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have the LG
stylo.
So
Yeah.
there you go.
Phablets.
Actually,
Love the phablets.
it's weird because this phone looks a lot like the S7, which I got first before I got this iPhone. I got the S7 and I hated it.
Yes, I know.
I
You got two
hated
of
it
them
on
and you
it
took
so
them back.
much.
So-
I got two for. I
But
got
why?
I got. It
Because
was
he's an
something
iPhone
about the coming from iPhone. Going back to Android because I had the Galaxy Note 3, so it's not like I'm not used to it. But
so you're
there's
just
a
like,
level.
I don't understand the smooth processing with this.
No, yeah, it was kind of, it looked kind of Spartan to me, but I got the offer. I got an offer where I got two phones for free. I mean, one phone, I got my phone, and then I got the other one for free. And I just say, no, forget it. Just give me two regular iPhones. I'll pay for both of them.
So to like kind of, your iPhone was like Microsoft Word, while Samsung was like some knockoff Microsoft, right?
Open Office, yes.
Open Office.
Yeah. No,
Is that how you felt about them, sir?
It was.
And you're
I
coming
don't
back
know.
to us.
I'm coming back, but I'll tell you why.
Welcome home.
I still prefer the ease of use and the smoothness of an iPhone.
Of iOS.
I hate the company though. I'm done with Apple.
I
I'm
understand.
done with their BS. You guys don't need this. I'm taking your headphones away. They haven't innovated
$30
forever.
headphones, mind you.
Not even 79,
Yeah,
130
they're
actually.
a lot
Oh,
more,
those,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
The earbuds are like 30. I went
Yeah,
to go
they-
buy
yeah.
one. I'm like, definitely not.
So
good
I'm-
though, but no.
And then the Galaxy this new phone, the S8, comes with like premier headphones, normal cabled headphones, but they're like premier
premier, yeah.
quality
Mhm.
AKGs.
And
which
they
is-
come in the box, and I think they're
Yes.
like 99. They're retail
They're,
at 99, something like that.
$100. So I had to. I'm gonna just get used to it.
To
Whatever.
be fair, though, I was looking to see what other companies may have jumped ship with the whole removing of the headphone jack, and many haven't.
Well, they were saying this phone was supposedly it was gone. It was going to. That was
Maybe it was in
yeah.
concept.
So I think that's like the only phone company that did.
Yeah.
Well, no,
And I hope nobody
HTC
else follows.
Oh,
HTC
yeah.
did also, but we'll see. But
This
I'm excited for it.
On this week on phones.
Round over.
All right, guys, and we're gonna go right into what have we been up to, and we're gonna start with our special guest, Miss Krista. What you been up to?
I've been mixing between Mass Effect and the first episode of Final Fantasy, the DLC.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
The
Gladio.
Gladio.
Hmm.
How was that?
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's different.
It's different than the main game.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you play who is it? You play
You
the
play
You play the
Gladio,
burly guy.
okay.
the
okay.
beefcake.
Yeah. Does it
The
take up
beefcake.
there is a section which was very jarring when you're playing the main
Chapter
game.
13. Yeah.
No. Before we get to
Before?
that, because I haven't got there, so I know little no spoilers. But there was a part where you're playing the game where he leaves.
Oh yeah, that's
Is this where the DLC is
you're
supposed to
playing
take
that.
over?
Yes.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah, in the
Yes.
main
Good,
game, if
though.
you don't play the DLC, he just leaves you for something.
Yeah, he
I
does.
got something to take care of. And then for
But,
the longest time, you don't, he's not in your party anymore. So you're like, okay, well,
Yeah, it's kind of hard because he's like the muscle,
Mhm.
the
Does the game get
the
difficult when he
powerhouse.
leaves?
not by much,
yeah,
but
not by
a
much.
little bit.
yeah,
Okay.
there's a difficulty spike.
So do you feel that this was like not, or I should say, just forcefully done? So you have a
It felt
DLC. Okay.
Yeah,
It,
yeah,
it
did.
kind of felt for it. Felt
did.
it almost like you could tell, like, okay, good luck with your DLC then. See you
On purpose. It was like,
Yes, it was like
Did anybody else leave? So we know if there's any other future.
no, there will be no,
No,
but
the one I cannot wait for is Prompto.
yeah,
I cannot wait for
Also,
that
they're gonna
episode.
all have individual
It's
chapters.
just,
or
it's
stories.
just, the three guys that
But,
are not
yeah.
Noctis. They're gonna have their
Well,
own.
Noctis had the main story.
yeah, yeah,
He
exactly.
took the
I mean,
show.
what else does he want?
Yeah. What freaking prince?
I gotta say, I do like those characters. The characters themselves for Nomura art style. They're probably one of my favorites on the Final Fantasy. I don't think the game itself is my favorite, but at least
The guys, they make up for it.
yeah,
I love the little commentary they make while you're
The
running
banter.
around. Yes.
yeah.
You know what's funny? She's playing also Mass Effect, but
Mhm.
we're focused more on Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
I wonder
that's
why that
telling.
is.
How is Mass Effect?
How is Mass Effect Andromeda?
People have saying like originally it's buggy. They've fixed the bugs
Mm.
somewhat.
hmm
You have some here and there, because like when I first popped it in, you know the day one patches. It's like 1. No, it was 1.4. So that means they had
So they
they added
usually
everything.
internally they
Already
try to fix
patched
it
it.
before. Yeah.
the one thing I wish I should have done was do my usual palette cleanser, which I take a week off playing Overwatch.
Oh
I
yes,
went-
that's true.
But I beat Horizon and went straight into Mass Effect, so I was a
Hmm.
bit disoriented.
This is why I'm
That's
like,
kinda
I can't
harsh.
do it. Yeah. I can't do
I
that.
shouldn't have done that, but taking my time with the game.
So far, I mean, how far are you into it? Like, how much time do you think?
I think I have about 20, almost 30
How's
hours
the
in.
story so far?
It's good.
Yeah.
I'm slowly getting myself, because I've also been doing side quests. 'Cause I like to delay the
mhm.
story as much as possible.
Okay.
to like get a really good grasp on it. It's good so far.
I was slightly considering going to Mass Effect. I'm thinking like, they're going to eventually fix this stuff.
The one that really aggravates me, I've told you this before, is the camera.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm getting used to it because, like
Okay.
I said, from Horizon to this.
Yeah. Oh, Horizon. Oh, I love
So
the-
good. So
And you want to go into Mass Effect without even trying Nier and with upcoming Persona 5.
speaking of Nier, I tried the demo recently.
Oh,
What do you
yeah?
think?
Oh my god!
What'd you
I love
think?
it. I love it.
yeah.
It reminds me of like old Devil May Cry games mixed with like remember
Yes.
Ninja Gaiden?
Yes.
That too,
Okay.
and Bullet Hell. I love it.
Yes. I'm telling you. You
Like,
don't even want to try the
that's
demo.
all I could think
wanna
of
play
when
the
I
game.
tried it.
Yes.
I want to play the game. I don't want to just get the demo. For what I'm going to get the demo? Like I told you, I don't want to have that stupid spot in my library for nothing because it'll never let me
but,
take it
you
out.
know, I tried it because I was a bit skeptical. I'm
No,
like,
I get it. Yeah, it is. It's an odd game to look at. You don't know what's going on.
It's a game
so-
that you look at it and you don't think that it has reviewed so well because even the screenshots, everything looks kind of like mediocre and
it's a
over
game that you don't think
sexualized.
it has potential, but then you actually train like, oh, this actually is good.
It's actually, yeah, it is. It is great, and we're gonna talk later on the segment how the apparently the story is like really good also, and it's like wow.
Yeah, I saw the post that you had put up
Yeah.
on that. So, well, Mr. Dreamy Twister, what you been up to?
Well, I have been, like I said, I've been putting some hours into Nier, and you know, loving it. I kind of feel bad that I started playing it so close to Persona because I know I'm gonna just drop it, and I'm gonna and it
You're not gonna be able to
feels.
finish it?
No, I intend to go back.
How can you do that?
No, I mean like before. You're not gonna try to finish because let's
Which
be
one?
real. Are you really gonna go back?
To
He
Nier.
won't.
Yeah.
He'll be too busy
To
playing Persona.
Nier is good enough to I will go back.
Think about how long you're gonna be playing Persona 5.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be like
And we know how
Hundreds
long
of
Persona
hours.
5
Yeah,
games are.
exactly.
they're 80 to 100 hours ordeals.
Like I still have Digimon, and I'm still like towards the beginning because I know it has like 20 something chapters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're never gonna go back.
But no, well,
I'll
okay.
probably go back
Let's
eventually.
say my heart is it has all the intention of going back to it. But I knew that I had to that I had to try something else besides that. So one of the news about the Nier that I read was that, oh man, this is one of the saddest stories ever
game?
ever told in game. And I was like, what? Why? It doesn't feel like it's that type of game. But now I'm more curious, about it. But I have played the saddest game, which is To the Moon. And I had to see, is it really going to be sadder than To the Moon? So I went back and played To the Moon from beginning to
Are you
end.
serious?
Yes.
Did you
It's a
cry
short
again?
game. It's a short game. You can
How
beat it
long-
like in 3 hours or
Can
something.
you? Okay, so I should probably go do that then.
I'm telling you, you should.
I know.
It is 8-bit.
It's on this stupid thing. I don't play games on this shit.
As he's referring to the PC. It's 8-bit, like 8-bit graphics. Reminds you of Final Fantasy type games of yore, the early ones. But man, they put so much emotion and character into those, and into those characters because the writing is so well done.
That's what I was gonna ask. If is it written or is it live?
It's because it's written. As a matter of fact, this might be a little not spoilerish in the sense that it is humorous because of the type of game, because of the way it looks. There's a point where it opens up a battle screen, and you're thinking, oh shoot, okay, and it looks like a Final Fantasy, those old Final Fantasy battle screens, and then
turn-based?
where he's about to they're going to battle a rat, and then they realize, oh no, wait a minute, this is not that type of game. So the battle screen goes away, and the rat just scurs off. But
That's
so it's
kinda
just
funny.
playing with your.
honestly, it's more a story,
so there's no real battle in it.
No, there are very light, easy puzzle solving things, but you're playing this game to see what happens next, and then at the end, it's this game pulls on your heartstrings
So what it sounds
and
like.
plays you like a fiddle.
So it sounds like to me it's a 8-bit or Japanese RPG version of a walking simulator.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Indeed, a very well done one of those.
Okay.
You have to play this game. So yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
and let me see. I have I watched Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, what do you think of that?
Sir, I'm gonna need to hand over your man card, please.
No, hey, as a married man, there are
He's
some
allowed
sacrifices
to.
that I have to make. My wife told me. My wife, mind you, like I said before, she hates musicals.
Which is why she go to see
It
this?
shocks me when she asks me, "Oh, let's go watch Beauty and the Beast." I'm like, "Really?" And then she's asking me, like, "Well, how many songs are in there?" like that was like a qualifier,
Really? Yeah, at that point, just be like, don't even go.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Yes,
It's a musical.
there was
I mean, there's other, movies that are out, right?
too many songs, but and then I've never seen the actual like animated the
Really?
animated movie. Yeah, I've never.
Oh, okay.
I've never been a fan. Honestly,
It's considered to be one of the best Disney animated films.
well,
if
apparently,
not the best.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was Lion King. Everybody said it was like. So
Yeah.
I sat through
But
Lion
that's-
King and it's like okay.
I guess it
this-
depends on where you're coming from.
Either
It's
that
a
one
toss-up.
or
Yeah.
Little Mermaid, but yeah.
So that's coming next.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there was the casting was all right. Emma Watson,
Mhm.
I thought she nailed
Hermione.
it as
Emma
Hermione.
Watson was-
Yeah, she looks so young in all those movies. Anyway, see the casting was like all right. The dialogue was kind of weird because it's dialogue written for the animated characters, and then when you have live action, people.
So I got a question for you. Were the animated objects creepy as they
a
look?
little bit, yeah.
they look on the
it does.
trailer?
It did look a little creepy.
I only got a chance to see Lumiere, and I was just like, "What the hell is
Yeah.
that
It looks
thing?"
so. You could probably
Yeah.
make Beauty and the Beast into a horror movie. I bet
No,
you.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't that bad. It was. You get used to
Without
it.
all the music, you could
You get
probably
used
make it
to
into a
it.
horror movie.
You could tell it's a faithful recreation, and you can admire that. But it was definitely not for me. I know. Hey, probably the movie for those that for those that are fans,
It's
was
making
gonna
a
be great.
shitload of money, bro.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
It's racking it up.
No
so
doubt.
Disney,
Which is the reason why we're gonna get the
clearly-
Little
yeah,
Mermaid.
they're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
We're
stopping.
gonna be getting all that. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
people they don't
Unbelievable.
just see it once; they see it like 100 times after.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what they just announced recently that they were going to do a lot of the live action. I mean, they just kind of
Yeah.
They're just going to and they don't have to do anything. If you really think about it, this is
Carbon
already
copy.
written.
It's already
yeah.
written.
It's already written. You just got to get the actors. You got it's
Disney,
like,
bro.
Yeah,
Disney.
they're Disney. man.
Exploitation machine at its finest.
Yeah, I kind of
Sure
do
is.
want like an old-fashioned traditional animation like they used to do.
Yeah, I
Just
think they moved along
once,
for that.
but
But I
yeah,
hear
that's
what
what
you're
I'm saying.
saying,
I
yeah.
doubt it because
No,
kids
you know what-
nowadays all want.
Is it Moana?
No,
No,
Moana
no,
is
that's
CG.
three-
CG,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's good though. It's a good
It's
movie.
great.
I
but-
need to watch that. Yeah, and that was the sadly the only feature that I saw because I haven't even watched TV. I was playing until last night. The Mega Man collection.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could get it for $7 right now on Steam, and I was like,
have it
yeah,
on
that,
PlayStation.
That'll be sitting in my library for so long.
no, well,
I'm not
I
even
kind
gonna
of,
bother.
I like revisiting those games because the Mega Man, at least 1 through 6, they were my favorite.
Yeah, they're the best ones, yeah.
So,
I do want to get it for my 3DS though because that handheld I can take it wherever I want to go.
it's
And
a
I
good,
think it's
It
one of those
fits.
games fit
Yeah.
for handheld.
well
yeah.
for it being on the PC, faithfully recreates everything, even the slowdown, even all that jazz. It's pretty good actually. Yeah, it had me. I realized, man, I don't have the coordination that I used to have when I was a kid. These things are terrible. I couldn't even make it to the boss on Final to one of the bosses on
Which
on
one did you
Mega Man
play?
1. I started with 3 because
Okay.
3 is my favorite.
Okay.
But then I stopped and I kind of wanted to check because I don't remember playing 1 a lot.
One is probably the most difficult one because it was like the early one.
Dude, it's very old school. It had a score. It had like a high score and everything. So you could
Exactly. Who the hell will take in high school?
exactly.
Speaking of that, have you guys I think it was last month, the last PlayStation Plus for you. Did you guys get Ninja Senki? That was like 8-bit, like
it's like a Mario.
That
Ninja
reminds
thing.
me how uncoordinated I am now with all these new games. I try, I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah, games has gotten too easy.
It's fun though.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Like I'll go back, play it again. It's fun. Just I keep forgetting just how difficult.
Yeah. Those are hard. Those are much harder.
And then the game of pain, of course, in my bag, which that never goes away.
Sir, I'm praying for you.
Thank you.
Well, sir, all I've been doing after beating Horizon, yeah.
Your life is at a loss. You don't know what to do.
He's
For real,
probably
dude. I
spent
went back
100+
and
hours
I've
on it.
collected all the items.
Did you platinum it yet?
No, I mean I'm still working my way towards it, but I'm like I'll put something on, and then I'll just like when I go right back to Horizon, you know what I mean? I tried playing Adrift. I actually had the live stream on Tuesday, which that was okay.
And you said you would never play it.
Which one? Adrift?
I showed you the trailer a while back. You're like,
It was. I gotta tell you, I might not be going back to it.
Probably not,
because it was very slow.
Floating simulator.
Space.
Slow exactly. Simulator. It was, but I mean, you can spruce it up a bit. But it's just, I think it was more meant to be a VR game.
It is,
and because in VR you can see that being okay. I can see how this would be very attractive for a VR experience. And I can also see why it's not fast, because if you do make it fast, that will disorient anybody who's in a VR headset. So I can understand why it's that. But as a regular game, playing it on the screen, it's not really that much. But so yeah, that's all I really played. That's different. Oh, I tried this Jam. Which is actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It was a free game on the PlayStation.
Oh, it's free? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
you have until the 7th.
Yeah,
to download it.
Still have some time. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like it looks kind of stupid, but then you actually look at the trailer of it, and you're like, wow, this actually looks fun.
The graphics are a little bit. I don't know. Maybe not the best. They're 3D graphics and all that.
PlayStation 3 graphics or like
maybe
PS2?
No,
what
PlayStation 3.
About?
Yeah,
are we at that point where we're discerning PlayStation 3 graphics?
I know, right? Welcome to
we can.
Whatever century this is.
I think this game could easily have put on PlayStation 3.
Oh, there you go.
So, but I mean, other than
the Yakuza 0. Oh, wait a minute, it did. It was.
Yeah, that's true. Fair enough. That's true. And then I watched a little movie called Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, we saw this yesterday.
Yes, that's right.
All right.
That is going to be
all right,
big.
Impressions. Obviously, no spoilers, but I haven't seen it, but go.
All right. If I had to give it a score, I actually put up my review on the group. A friend actually asked me, Josh. She was like, "All right, man, let me know what you think. Give me your review because I need to know if I'm gonna go see this in the theater."
By the way, yeah, your reviews are very sought out. Today is the yearly anniversary of your legendary Batman vs Superman review, because I just saw it on my Facebook feed. I was like, "Oh yeah,
oh yeah." Oh man, so
it was like Cisco or Eber was talking.
So overall, I enjoyed it.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that.
It has some issues, but I don't think it
was Scarlett Johansson.
Okay, besides
I'm joking.
that, but the issues were so minor that it wouldn't throw the movie off at all.
Well, for me, like I said, if I had to give it a score, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Which is still good. I mean, it's not bad. But definitely there's the pieces that I miss. One, they did stick kind of close to the original film, the 95 film, which was good. But at the same time, I'm going, okay, I know what's going to happen, because I kind of already see it coming because I already know the thing. So I kind of wanted to see something different. Two, the team, I wanted to see more of the whole team.
Yeah. But at least they still put it in.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a 2-hour film and it really, to be honest with you, the original animated film, they really didn't go into much of the team either because again, it's a short film as opposed to the series.
It's also origin story.
Which they never actually done before, the origin story of hers, which was pretty good.
I really did like the way they did the cybernetics. Oh my god!
Now,
that was
end. I was a little bit disappointed because I was just like, this is a little too cut and dry. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, I see where they're going here. It doesn't feel like it's leading to another one. So I'm like, oh, that's
probably not.
So
I think it was just
considering the theater where we were in, and I was just like, There was nobody in here.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
really?
I mean, there were people, but it was nowhere near full.
You know, I think the reason why is
I
because
know,
people are too.
And I think some people left halfway. There was some.
It was kids, but it was just kids though. That
Yeah,
they
I
can
know,
leave all
but
they
still,
want.
they paid. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I don't know.
I
Take
think
that
the
with a
reason
grain of
why-
salt.
I think the also reason why is because people keep keeping the original anime and all that in their minds, so
Mhm.
that's why they don't give the Western adaptations a try.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but the issue, I think one of the main issues is exposition, and that's another issue that I had with the film. It's like, okay, there's a lot of explaining here when we already know because we're watching. We don't need to be told. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So you're spending additional time explaining when you can be moving on to the next, major point.
I think also
and that was
because
kind of a problem.
we've also seen it before.
Mhm.
We already know. Meanwhile, we brought somebody who's never heard of the series.
True, but
Nothing.
I think you should have faith in the audience to be able to figure something out. I mean, it doesn't have to be explained. The beginning was great, by the way. The intro was I was like, okay, I'm on board.
Yeah,
You know what
I
mean?
was gonna be. I
So-
was kind of worried. I'm like, how are they gonna do this? But it was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Visually though, it's spectacular.
Should
It's
I-
really, really good.
Should I be staying after the credits?
I
We
wouldn't
didn't
know because we
stay.
didn't stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought we were, but I'm like,
I will
it's not
Google it.
packed.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think there's gonna have anything. So,
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't
and it's
think
not
so.
Marvel. Let's be real.
Oh, also, I was thinking maybe we should have a marathon of Ghost in the Shell.
Oh my god, that will take forever. Because you're talking about the
I-
series too, yeah.
I know,
The
but
series
at
is
least remember we were gonna try and do the whole Marvel
Yeah,
marathon
Yeah.
that never happened. That was gonna take forever too.
yeah, that's true. I don't know. Maybe we should do that. Although, I love Ghost in the Shell. The series,
It's so good.
Solid State
So
Society,
good.
so good. Oh no, Standalone Complex. That's
Mhm.
the best one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't get David. David's looking at me with a glassy. I was like, I have no idea what the hell you guys are talking about.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward.
Oh, there you go. Oh man,
In Spanish, El Fantasma en la Concha.
El Fantasma en la Concha.
Yes, bro.
Nice.
No, it's terrible.
Nice. That's what I'm calling it from now on. El Fantasma en la Concha. All right, guys, and we go right into some news here for you.
Lay down.
Since we're coming right off of the news, right off of the movie theme, Justice League trailer dropped
Yes,
this week. Have
indeed.
you seen
Oh,
the
yeah.
Justice League trailer?
I saw it.
What do you think, sir?
Me?
He's like, I don't want to say anything.
I don't. I don't want.
You don't want to spoil it.
No, because at the same time, or within a day or two apart, the other trailer.
Which was, yeah.
yeah,
Okay, I guess I
it
can
out.
mention that one too.
So, yeah,
Spider-Man
man,
Homecoming also
exactly,
came out,
exactly. So I didn't see the Justice League one because I'm kind of not excited.
Oh,
for
you didn't
the
watch it
movie
at all?
at first.
Okay.
But then when the Spider-Man came out, I was like, wow, I got pumped. I was like, okay, I need to see Justice League because it has to be just as good. And it was okay, but I'm not excited. See, I'm not excited about DC movies anymore. That's the
can tell,
problem.
yeah.
That's the problem. It's
I
like
hear you there.
it's a fool you twice, fool me twice kind of situation for me.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if I will even give it unless it's stellar. Unless people say, "Oh no, they brought it," and then I'll wait for the another review on
Yeah,
that one.
that's what I'm saying. Because you got to understand how many people are being paid to say that it's good.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So Mouthful asked a friend first
Yes.
before.
As personal
Nando?
people, I honestly,
Pre-order the tickets.
oh, okay, yeah, I guess I could do that. I liked what I saw, believe it or not, and even though I
Oh yeah.
detested Batman versus Superman, but I enjoyed what I saw. There are some concerns maybe about the way Cyborg looks,
Yeah. What was
but
that?
yeah, he looks a little bit. I don't know. He just looks a little bit
Like
off.
a robot?
No, I mean obviously, yeah, but no, he looks a little bit off. Something I think they need to spend a little bit more time on that CG to make sure, because he looks fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the cybernetics looking.
Yeah, it just
fake.
looks like it looks a little. No, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, it looks
Um,
horrid.
Homecoming, on the other hand, looks really good.
Homecoming looks amazing,
Yeah,
Tron.
Spider-Man I'm down for that.
I cannot believe that I would get excited about a Spider-Man movie because I really dislike the previous ones.
Is it the same guy from Civil War? Or no?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was good. I liked him.
He was good on it.
He played a really good, teenager.
It was like, man, they should have given him more of a screen time. And he's gonna his whole movie looks.
I can't wait for that.
Super good. So I can't wait for that.
I'm interested too. It looks like it's gonna be good. It looks like Marvel's really gonna bring Spider-Man back to the.
It'll give you the respect that Spider-Man deserves. Because I always thought, Spider-Man he's a cool superhero. Why does he have this stupid ass movies, from before, where one of them was almost a musical or whatever? It's like, no, man.
That was pretty funny.
No.
Spider-Man 3, he's referring to the yellow dance moment.
I was about to say, we do not talk about Spider-Man 3 here. If you want to do that, go outside.
Oh, man. So another movie that was announced, not shown, because I guess it's nothing to show just yet. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I saw it.
Yes.
It will be, they have a release date March 9th of 2018. So a year from now.
Yeah.
What? My birthday?
Your birthday.
There you go.
We gotta save that.
We know what to do. We know where we're going. There you go.
There you go.
Mark it.
Nothing ever comes out on my birthday. Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. And I got to tell you, I'm a big fan of the first
Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, a personal favorite also.
Yeah, definitely.
And I want to see where this one goes. I'm a little worried at the same time because Monsters Inc. was my favorite one of the Pixar movies. Mm-hmm. But Monster U was terrible.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was
terrible.
It was really bad. It was very boring. It was boring. It was super boring.
It was okay,
it had its
bro.
kicks. It had its kicks
At
and
worst.
giggles, but
It wasn't terrible.
I mean, I guess it's not terrible. I guess it's not. You won't walk out of the movie theater.
Exactly.
There was no Ghost in the Shell. All right, I understand.
Fair enough.
But,
in other words, it wasn't bad.
Terrible bad. Exactly. Incredibles 2 needs another sequel.
Yeah. Yes.
As far as I know, they might.
They need to do that, bro.
Because as far as I know, they might.
Well, they've been talking about it forever.
Yeah, they've been showing it, but I think they're on the hush right now.
They need to
break
that
silence.
I mean, come on. Is this?
So that's the only one that hasn't had a sequel.
Yeah, but that's also a good thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to, like you just said, Monsters Inc., Monsters University.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But, the Incredibles, the first one ended on a cliffhanger, if I remember.
Did it?
Yeah. There was a villain, I think the Underminer, he came in at the end.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was more like a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey, there's our heroes. There's going to be more villains.
Yeah.
And then they continued it in a game that I think was bad. So.
They continued the story.
Just transmedia, know.
Exactly.
So if they do an Incredibles 2, I would like to see, of course they're going to have to make the kids older.
Mm-hmm.
No, not necessarily.
No, I mean Bart Simpson's still the same age.
Mike Wazowski was the same age.
Yeah.
So he was going to university.
Yeah, but look how long Simpsons has been going. They've done some older. They've done some when the kids are older episodes like arcs and all that. But
yeah, but Toy Story, you didn't see Woody getting older.
He's a toy. Come on.
You saw the boy getting older, though.
Exactly.
He's still a CG. It's not like he's real actors that we should be worried about the fact that they're getting older and therefore.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So, have you guys seen the Cars 3 trailer at all?
I haven't even seen Car 1.
Yeah, I don't like Cars. Right. Cars is not my jam.
We'll not discuss that. I'll be going into the do not discuss bin.
So we have some upcoming game news. First off, for Mr. David Santos, a little something here that I don't know if you're even going to care, but Persona 5.
Oh, yeah.
PlayStation 4 share features are disabled.
I completely forgot about Persona 5 that's coming this weekend, yeah.
Liar. So apparently Atlas confirmed that because Persona 5 is such a story-based game, the company's made the decision to prohibit players from sharing the content via the PS4.
Wow.
So
which means nothing because people are going to stream it anyway.
So.
You can bypass that with a capture card.
Correct. Exactly. Yeah. So, but I mean, I don't know why they even bother. But I mean, especially since the game technically has been out for 6 months now
in Japan.
Yeah. You know, I mean, the story's already out there. If you want to get spoiled on it, but Star Wars Battlefront 2 has been officially announced by EA, and is scheduled to release this fall. Likely, of course, coming to PlayStation, Xbox, PC, blah blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
the usual suspects.
Correct.
Xbox Scorpio, maybe. When we say Xbox, let's assume we're also including that.
Hopefully, yeah.
Because it'll be playable. It'll be playable, obviously.
We'll find out. I guess mid-April, because they're going to announce that during the Star Wars celebration. So they're going to show off the first trailer at that point. So we'll should be seeing that soon, since we're at the beginning of April. And the last piece I have is the Lethal League, which is the PC game. It's a PC popular PC fighting game that has a 4-player cel-shaded graphics. Reminds me a little bit of Rival Schools when you think about it.
Oh my God, yes, yeah. Rival Schools.
Schools.
Yes.
Oh, so good. Because again, it mixes fighting with like sports in some sort of way. It also look like they're playing racquetball at the same time they try to kick each other's ass. So
I just want I just want a good local multiplayer game.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
like Bro Force,
like a Bro Force. Yes,
definitely. Yeah. So yeah, look forward to that. There is damn, did I get a date? I didn't even put the date here. It's May something. Dang it. Go ahead. We'll move next topic, and I'll look up the date here.
All right. So the Wipeout Omega Collection is coming to PS4. It finally has a release date, because we already knew it was coming, but June 6th, mark your calendars. For those of you that are interested, all 2 of you, of which I am one of them.
You're one of them, yeah.
I'm very excited. This Wipeout was the reason I bought my PS3. I told you, right?
Oh, okay.
That was the original Wipeout. When I saw it, yeah, that's one of my favorites. So yeah, June 6th. Moving right along.
Real quick, Lethal League comes out on May 10th for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. We have Twitch rolls out support for 1080 60 frames per second streaming.
Really? They didn't have that already?
I can't believe it didn't have it before.
I thought they did.
I always thought so too.
I know the PlayStation 4 does it at 720.
At 720,
I figured that on PC you should be able to at least get it up there.
Exactly, but
I
guess not.
I don't know why they're making news, because it's
considering like when I would watch streams, it'd be nice and clear and.
Well, I mean, 720 is still nice and clear, but because this one does PlayStation will do 720 at 60 frames per second, so it'll still look good and run good. But yeah, man, that's interesting. I thought they were already at 1080. I
would have thought so too. Yeah, but I think they're feeling the heat of because Microsoft has the Twitch competitor.
Ustream? No, not Ustream.
Dailymotion? Is it Dailymotion?
No.
Nobody uses Dailymotion.
Nobody uses Dailymotion. Yeah.
YouTube, I'm guessing.
No, they have. Well, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is trying. Also
they're trying, but it doesn't look good.
Yeah, but they for some reason Microsoft has its own, and I'm trying to forget. Beam, I think is what it's called. Beam, yeah. Okay. Which they're trying to, which is coming. It's already available for PC, and now obviously they're going to bring it to Xbox.
But people are still going to be using Twitch.
Yeah, because that's the number one thing. Yeah,
exactly. Why wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Let me see. We already spoke about the Galaxy, Galaxy 8 at the very beginning. I guess we were way too excited for that one. Sir, I have a problem with my RSS. Can you take over real quick?
Yes. So there's this little game that's coming out soon that I'm interested in. No, just kidding.
Oh, no. Called Persona 5.
Yes.
We can talk about the PS4 lineups that are coming up.
Well, actually, I was going to bring in the lineup for April. So we have some games, and this is not just for PS4. That was just general games that are coming out for April. First off, of course, your favorite game ever in the world, soon to be anyway. Persona is coming out here at the beginning.
We're not going to see
it is
anymore.
I'm actually, I don't know. I'm weighing it out to see if I get it. It's a big. Thing to
it's a very different type of game, which I'm sure as a person that likes to experience a lot of different type of games, you're open to it. I'm sure if you play it, it'll be interesting to you.
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah,
But that said, It's not, I reflect all this super excitement on it. I'm not gonna try to push this game on anyone because it is something too different, and there might be people that.
But he's still pushing it on you secretly.
No, well, in the sense that it's being called the best JRPG in a decade. In a decade, like literally.
Persona never disappoints.
Yeah,
that's the thing. They never
at least
disappoint.
The ones that I played. For the record, I played Persona 3. And Persona 4.
And you like 3 better?
I like them both the same. They're my children.
Okay. Fair
no, but as
everybody always has that favorite child.
The subject matter of 3 was kind of darker, and therefore it kind of spoke to me. It was better. Okay. I say it's kind of spoke because I'm so goth. No, what I meant is like I found it more interesting. I mean, the way you summon your personas is by grabbing this gun and like shooting your head, shooting yourself in the head constantly.
Well, so that's April 4th for Persona, and then April 7th comes out Bulletstorm, the full clip edition. This is a remaster of the 2011 Bulletstorm, and of course it'll include Duke Nukem because
why not?
We need him in game still, apparently,
because his name is relevant still.
Yes. April 11th will bring us Yooka-Laylee. That's coming to PS4, Xbox One, PC, Linux, Mac, everything pretty much. So if you're a fan of the old school rare games, Banjo-Kazooie, which I'm not, or Banjo-Tooie. Oh, actually,
Banjo-Tooie was the second one.
The second one, okay. So if you enjoyed those rare games, April 11th, that's right around the corner. I've heard interesting stuff about it. Nothing raving at the moment, but...
I think it's because we haven't had a good platformer in a while.
Yeah, 3D platform.
I think that's why. I think that's really why.
You were champion.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank is that's a really good platformer
that was good
for.
Too.
Yeah.
Now we need Jack and Daxter to complete the circle.
No, we don't.
No. If we do, it's not going to be Naughty Dog. That's for sure. Yeah. April 18th, it's going to bring us Full Throttle Remastered.
Oh yes, just too many good ones, man.
My God. This is coming to PlayStation 4, Vita, Windows, PC. I'm sorry, Xbox. I thought it was going to come to Xbox.
Your wallet down.
Yeah. April 25th will bring Dragon Quest Heroes 2, and if you're interested in that game, I'm not even sure. I thought it was almost like a mix between Dragon Quest and Minecraft.
No, that's
the builders.
That's
Dragon Quest Builders. I got
builders. Yeah, this is a different.
This one's all turn-based.
Nice. Okay, well, I might have to look at
with
that
the artist of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
the art form.
I don't like that design. I have never liked it.
I get it because when I looked at it, I'm like, wait, is that looks like Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah. He might be he could be doing something different, but the characters look like Dragon Ball Z characters. Yeah, Dragon Quest 8. You remember PS2?
I vaguely. I had it, and I didn't get far in it, but
no. But the characters. I mean, you could tell this was like, man, this looks like somebody's gonna turn Super Saiyan at any time here.
He said turn to Super Saiyan. That's funny. Same day, April 25th is gonna give us Outlast 2.
Outlast.
Yes, wow. I'm waiting for that one. I love the first one.
I'll watch you play that.
How about we stream?
I was going to say, everybody's going to watch me because I'm going to stream that bad boy.
Exactly. I'll watch you play, but I will not play it myself.
I was going to say, we should put you on the driver's seat for that one.
Definitely not.
Yeah, so if you're a fan of the first one, second one comes out on the 25th. Also on the 25th, Puyo Puyo Tetris. Puyo.
I like saying that.
It's coming to Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 4. Come on. Xbox doesn't get this? Come on.
Xbox doesn't get what the Puyo Puyo Tetris? That's kind of messed up. Yeah.
I mean,
consider Microsoft isn't getting anything right now lately.
Sad face.
Sad face.
Also, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 will also come out. This is all on the 25th. So 25th has a big drop.
Isn't that like the Sniper Elite series?
I think so. Sniper Ghost Warrior, set in the Republic of Georgia. I'm not really sure. And then Siberia 3 is another game coming out. And finally, what I've been waiting for, little title. It's a little indie title called Little Nightmares. And it comes out on April 28th.
Oh, yeah.
I want that game, sir.
Really?
Yes.
You're going to have to check it out.
Yeah, it
good.
looks like graphically it looks really really oh my god, it almost looks like a what is this, the director who does Nightmare Before Christmas or Corpse Bride?
Oh,
Like the stop animation.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually what it looks
The
like. It looks
stop
like stop
motion?
animation, but it looks like that dark stop animation. Like, God, what is his name?
I
he
know
did the
that's right.
first-
It just
He
Tim
did Batman.
Burton?
Tim Burton. Thank
Tim
you.
Burton, thank you. Ah,
I'm like, what the hell?
Yes.
So yeah, that's what it looks like, and it looks like anyway, you have to see the trailer to see what it is. A Swedish developer that's doing it, and it looks cute, but also
this
freaky
is-
at the same time.
This is one where you pretty much play everyone's nightmares kind of thing.
I
right?
think so, yeah. That's what it
that
looks like,
one's Yeah, I've seen it.
And then finally, also that same day, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe will come to the Switch.
Switch.
The Switch.
I already have Mario Kart 8, so.
Yeah, it's I hear it has some updates, but I mean nothing.
But
major.
a lot of people didn't have the Wii, and now they have the Switch.
I mean the Wii U.
So that's like the Wii U. Yeah.
Everybody had the Wii apparently.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
What else you got, sir?
Sir, I heard you like MMOs.
Oh, did you?
So
That's a
I
vicious lie.
I got great news for you. So
That is a very gray area right there.
it turns out that World of Warcraft is receiving its biggest patch yet. That is going to include. It's called the Tome of Sargeras, and it's going to include. Well, a lot of crap because I don't play World of Warcraft, so I don't know exactly
about to say,
when they start mentioning like names of people and places and stuff like that. It just kind of loses me. But if you're into World of Warcraft, you probably know this news by now. I just wanted to mention it because there's also, if you're not into World of Warcraft, hey, you can give Final Fantasy 14 a try. They're getting they're making it. I wouldn't call it free to play, but
Better.
the trial period is now indefinite, so it just has a level cap.
Oh, okay.
but you can play.
World of Warcraft had you got to
Yeah,
level
but
25. But
Yeah.
that was so easy.
That's the point.
Well,
the point is so you can buy in later.
Yeah,
Considering
but you know what? They're milking World of Warcraft, but meanwhile, you still have Overwatch going strong.
Yeah.
it's Blizzard. They got
Yeah.
everything going strong. I mean,
They're not going to let go
they
of
just
any of those
released
properties.
seasons for Diablo 3 on consoles.
Because right now, eventually we'll see another expansion for World of Warcraft in about like a year or two.
Yeah, of course. That's a beast that won't.
That's
They
what
won't go
happens
away,
the
yeah.
minute
Won't
when
die.
people their population starts to die down, they bring another expansion to get people back in again.
Of course. Now, the reason I bring the Final Fantasy 14 up is because that is a really good MMO. First, and it has so many different classes, and I think the way it's working is that it limits it caps you, but it's on a per class level. So your character, you can just jump and be something else, your same character, and then just continue playing, and then just kind of like level all of them to the cap. And I mean, if you're doing that by that time, you're probably expected to pay because you're obviously having a good
You're
time
going to
with
hit
it.
that cap quick.
Yeah. Or maybe not that quick.
Trying to fight the system.
Trying to find a system. Speaking of Blizzard, StarCraft Remastered got announced. I should be more excited about this because StarCraft is one of my favorite games of all time. StarCraft and Bayonetta is one of my favorite games of all time. The way this one looked, however, it was interesting because it almost looks like they just kept the same sprites almost, and they kind of put a coat of paint on it to make it a little bit
just
better.
a little bit,
just
okay.
bring it to and the resolution is gonna support 4K.
Oh, really?
Also.
Yeah, if it's in 4K, that's going to look. I mean,
Well, it's gonna play on a 4K screen,
okay.
but in
It
reality,
it'll probably. We were looking at it like, that might not, because they're just dusting off, repainting, yeah. But it might look good.
it might
Who
look,
knows?
yeah, and this might not mean much to us here in the States,
we don't play
but
that.
this is huge in Korea.
In Korea, of course,
because
yeah.
Korea, this is a national
They're-
sport.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
StarCraft is literally
It's a way of life.
yes, and I know it sounds like a joke, and that's why we chuckle, but no, this is literally they have channels, TV channels devoted to.
Oh yeah. They
to-
eat,
to-
breathe, sleep.
Yep, StarCraft.
Yes. We have Phil Spencer. Another news. he says first-party games are critical for Scorpio's launch.
Mm-hmm.
You can read into that what you want.
Well, that's not exactly.
Yeah, well, there's nothing to announce, but it makes you think. Okay, maybe they will have something to show for E3, or maybe they're just gonna dedicate the whole E3 to Crackdown, and that's all they have. That'll be sad.
And Agents of Mayhem.
Or the other one, State of Decay. Because State of Decay is,
Yeah, that's not what we're looking for.
Or maybe another Halo, which none of us need.
I don't think they're gonna do that. I think that's too soon for that.
For a Halo?
For
Halo 6 will be announced at E3.
Do you think so?
Really?
I
hope it's
money
not
on it.
like
Okay.
I hope it's not like the whole thing.
well,
No,
it
that
could-
would be so boring.
Would it be shown though? Is it
Would it be
soon
shown?
enough to be shown, or is it just gonna say, "Hey, Halo 6 is coming"? Like, okay,
All right,
we didn't know
all
that.
right.
They're probably just gonna
let's
put, like,
up the ante.
a little teaser.
I thought we weren't playing this game until closer to E3, but I have a prediction, and is that Halo 6 will be shown gameplay for
At
this.
E3.
That's
Okay.
it, and I
Marking it down.
Yeah, mark it down. It's one of my predictions. Right now, they don't have a lot to show, and they need that. There are Halo fans. Believe it or not, there still are Halo
Oh
fans.
no,
I'm
there's
one of
many
them.
of them. Yeah.
So they need a reason to say, okay, yes, to justify, yes, the Scorpio is actually going to take advantage of, this Halo 6 is going to take advantage of Scorpio. So yeah, they need the good vibe.
Yeah, but what we need though is longer story because the fifth one was kind of short. Then they spent most of their time in multiplayer.
Yeah,
That's
They
typical.
need more story.
yeah, I wasn't a big fan of. I wasn't a big fan of the last one, to be honest
Sorry,
with you. It
for
wasn't
anyone who
terrible.
likes Halo, but 5 was garbage.
No, it was not garbage. See, that you're mistaken there. What was I gonna say? And I mentioned my favorite game, StarCraft and Bayonetta. Well, speaking of Bayonetta, guess what? I just found out this morning that Bayonetta is available on Steam.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it's actually an 8-bit version of Bayonetta that's available on Steam. And it's
April Fools.
I was about to say Nintendo's not going to do that.
But it is out. But see, Bayonetta doesn't belong to
No, it doesn't.
Nintendo. Yeah,
right.
they helped publish the second one. We don't know what was the
The terms.
This is how I get excited. You can tell on the tone of my voice how it raises up a little bit an octave. It's like you don't know if they're gonna if this was a temporary thing, and now the temporary thing is up, and now they can just release it to the world, and we'll finally get Bayonetta 2 on consoles.
That would
on
be
current gen.
great. That'd be great for platinum.
That'd be so
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, but the first one was on Xbox though, right?
Yes, yeah. The
Xbox
first one
and
and
PlayStation
PS3.
3.
Yeah.
Although the PlayStation 3 version was very not good.
I am so upset of that because you would have been a believer if it wasn't for the fact that the PS3 version got bought at the beginning, and it never really got fixed. That's the problem. Then again, it's fucking PS3, man. It was
Yeah.
hard to
Fucking
call
shit,
it, but
yeah.
still, that was no excuse because there were good games in it. But I'm thinking this, even though it came out, and yes, it came out on April Fool's. This might still be somewhat of a telltale for an announcement.
You think so?
For Bayonetta 1 on PC.
Okay.
Which I'll be happy with that. I'll be okay with that. If they can make a good port of it.
Yeah. That's
know.
the question. They have to port it right. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to
Don't
port it right.
Don't port the PlayStation 3 version. That would be a waste of money.
Or better yet, if they announce, 2 also available on that. Oh my God, I would
That'd be good.
flip.
I would actually
will
get into
flip.
that. Yeah, I would actually get into it.
Yes.
All right, guys. So stand by. We're just gonna take a quick break, and we'll go. Oh, we'll be right back. We'll be right back. Jesus, what's wrong with me?
Let's try that again.
We will be right back. All right, guys, we're back, and Mr. Dreamy Twister has a couple items we missed.
Yes, I just
take it away.
want to make sure everybody knew. BioWare is aware of the issues of Mass Effect Andromeda, and the fact is they're addressing it. They're gonna talk about it on Tuesday. This coming Tuesday. So stay on the lookout for that. This might be there. When we were saying, they're not gonna fix their facial animations, they might have something crazy like that. I expect, because you don't have a special date to talk about a patch. So this patch, whatever this patch is gonna be something big, or it's just gonna be a big. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very, very sorry.
You think so?
It
would just take time to come out and say I'm sorry. What the hell?
I don't know.
Why?
If you don't have a fix, then don't even bother coming out.
BioWare. But see, the games get fixed. Games that get patched all the time. You don't get a separate day for it. You got Zelda just got a new patch release for one of the major issues that the game has. And the game doesn't have that many. Was the frame rate, pacing. They're actually addressing that, and according to reports, it looks like it plays a lot better.
Okay.
Gets me more excited about the fact that they're supporting it very well enough. And
the only thing is, I guess the concern would be because this is on a Switch, so you only got like a 32 meg thing.
How does the patch system work?
Yeah,
exactly. That is concerning. That is concerning.
Yeah, how is that gonna work?
Last piece of news: Arnaldo still hates PC games. Back to you.
But we all knew
Sir, that is
already.
a vicious lie.
Well, not the fact that he continues hating on PC.
That is no lie there.
I believe he refers to the PC gaming as trash. Or he said that there's a lot of trash.
There is a lot of trash. Come on now.
It's a PC. Of course, there's gonna be. There's viruses also.
Are we doing the whole PC
porn.
Master Race thing
There's
here?
everything.
Okay, fair enough.
No PC Master Race stuff.
I agree. No master race.
All consoles are
Hashtag.
equal.
All right, guys, we're going to go right into the hot topic of the week.
Hot topic of the week.
Yes. As you have probably seen already, I think the world has seen, Destiny 2 was finally, a trailer was released for it. First, the teaser
leak.
trailer.
No, before that, that was the leak.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was a leak.
You know, that was the marketing.
Well, apparently, because when they have all this already ready for it.
Yeah.
Apparently, quote unquote.
Yeah. So then you have the teaser trailer, which didn't really show much, other than K6.
Other than, yeah.
Cade 6, yeah.
Caden 6 saying, hey, stay tuned for the actual.
And then it has what is it? The Rally the Troops? Or
Rally the Troops reveal trailer.
Yeah, and that one actually was pretty humorous. Of Cade being, the Deadpool of that particular world.
They were really milking the whole
Let me tell
Deadpool.
He nails it.
He does.
He nails it.
Fillion.
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying I'm getting, super excited about Destiny 2 or anything like that. I'm saying as far as trailers go, this is, I consider, to my opinion, a good trailer.
Oh yeah, they've gotten better. They've been listening to people, and also he's one of the most favorite characters.
Oh yeah, it's Brian and the group. It's one of his favorites. So the reason we bring in the topic together is we want to talk about what do we want from this new Destiny, from Destiny 2. What is it that they should bring from the old one? What should they should drop from the old one? So I'll toss it to the guest for today. What is it you're wanting from? What are the things that you want from?
More story.
More story.
Definitely more story, and I hope they maybe put more RPG roots into it. Like, what would you think of that?
Like, well, what do you mean RPG?
Like elements as far as the loot.
Like,
no, not loot.
No.
Destiny was okay with loot.
In other words, more open world. You had open world, but not enough.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it was kind of more like hub. It was a hub world, wasn't it? Because the tower was the hub.
Because now you're going to be in the town, the city below, and I'm like,
the city
how are they
below
gonna
that
do
you've
that?
been looking at for years.
Ever.
Now. Like, what's down there? I don't know about you, but I always kind of thought about it as you ever seen Blade Runner?
Yes.
All right, so I always thought that city down there was like, that's got to be some city with, these little noodle shops and this steampunkish thing going on. That's what I was picturing. So,
but it's the last city on Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So it's like, oh man, it's got to be what it looks like.
But when you look at it, when you look at that background, it looks very, very alive.
Yeah,
like
very
you see
vibrant. You see all.
Well, yeah,
lights.
when you stand on the tower and you look down, that city looks very alive. It doesn't look like a disaster, a holocaust, a destruction of the world happened all around. It just looks like look like freaking Coruscant.
Oh, and the one thing I'm wondering, I'm wondering if they're still gonna do the whole traveler thing. the big.
Oh, they should let that traveler crap go because it's
One
like
thing
they
I
don't
do
know
hope-
what they're. Okay,
I do hope they don't make it evil.
here.
That's like the most cliche thing ever.
Oh, the traveler being
evil,
being
sucking up. No. Do not do that.
being the beacon of calling the all this.
They better not do that.
That's actually. I'm not gonna lie. That's an interesting story.
It may be interesting, but it's kind of cliched.
It is. I tell you what I want from a Destiny. Now you mentioned, and it goes around. It goes with story. Yes, explain the mysteries of the freaking traveler because I felt like the traveler. It wasn't that it was even abstract on the first one. It was that it was not mentioned only at the beginning.
It was lost,
and then that was it. You never traveled to it. You never interacted with it. You know, it was just this ominous ball of nothing because it doesn't even look cool like a Death Star. It's just there, and like what is his deal? Yeah, all I get, was the. I don't have time to explain.
Yeah, I don't have time to explain.
No, I wanted explain now. I wanted explain. I wanted it. Well, actually, there's more things that I want. That grimoire bullshit on the website.
Just letting you know, they tossed that out in the last expansion.
Yeah,
they tossed it completely.
What do you mean? Like you can't even access it online?
No, you don't collect them.
Oh, you don't collect them?
No, they put all the story in that expansion, which is actually pretty good.
But you still need to go to the website if you want to know about the things.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Well, for the old stuff, but not now. That's garbage.
Well, all I want, I don't want to.
We don't want to include that in. The
I
new
don't
one.
want any interface where it takes me out, where I have to go to a freaking website to learn.
That's what I'm saying. More story.
Bring all the story. Bring all the lore. Everything in game. Explain that. Make this Destinypedia, inside the game.
Yeah. Make it everything. That didn't make sense to me. You could, if you were going to do that, you could just put that in a menu. Why do I have to go to the computer?
Exactly. Make it an extra, on the extra section of it.
Make it like like the data points in Horizon.
Because I don't want to. My issue is I don't want to read.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, it's not I can read, but I don't want to read. Tell me the story. Yeah, make it available
it's
in
lore,
there.
That's what it is. It's
I know,
but
I don't want to have to read it. You know what I mean? One of the things I do want them to do is first. I mean, you do have Cade, but you need to have more character.
Cade or Caden?
It was Cade 6.
Cade 6? No, I heard it was Caden 6.
Oh, maybe it's Caden 6.
Oh, we better find out what it's really called because. We're gonna be talking about it.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is he's probably like the one only character that really has any connection to anybody. When you think of Destiny, that's the thing that people bring up. It's like, oh yeah, man, that guy's hilarious. It's great, whatever. But that's it. So more characters,
all they know about him.
And more characters you care about. That's the kind of thing that I'd like to see inputted on into the next one.
I don't know if anybody knows or has been aware, but you do have the last live event of Destiny that's been out past few days, the Age of Triumph.
That's ongoing.
Yeah,
right? That's gonna keep on because that's their last live event before Destiny 2 comes out.
Before they just drop it. Yeah. Another thing they did kind of because we already knew that all the stuff that you've collected in Destiny is not coming with you to Destiny 2. And the trailer kind of explains a little bit as to why that happened. You know what I mean?
I thought it did good, yeah.
Yeah, it.
What I do wonder is, are you going to be able to port your character over, or it's completely new? If it's completely new...
No, you got your character,
if you have
just
the
your skin, just your face... That's it.
Nothing else comes
no
up.
Gear.
No, that's because that's understandable. You lose everything.
Well, but I mean, the story wise, they kind of put into why
they kind of
everything's
explain
lost.
it. Yeah.
Like, it doesn't just say okay, everything's gone, and then of course it's about getting your stuff back. And he also pointed out, and I like to think that that's because one of the early issues with Destiny was the loot. It was like you'd go for a while and then get 5 or 6 pieces.
You get garbage.
So here, I think the trailer kind of highlighted how I think they're going to fix it. When he goes, and you're going to get loot, lots of loot. So I'm like, okay, so maybe they're going to really revamp that system. Yeah. So I think that's I think that I would like to think that that's what they're trying to do to say, hey guys, we got it. We're going to fix this for you. You know what I mean? When is the the next gameplay trailer or the gameplay?
Well,
trailer?
they announced that a gameplay trailer will be happening on May 18th.
May 18th.
May 18th is gonna be the date. Okay. So yeah, that's when we get to see, what Destiny 2 looks like, which goes into another thing that I want from Destiny is scrap that whole engine.
They are
just
as
make
far
it,
as I know,
make it. Don't retool it. Just bring something in. Freaking use Unreal if you have to. They're not gonna. But I'm saying, like, don't use that, because my understanding was that the production problems that were happening with original Destiny was that the tools were cumbersome. The engine was difficult to deal with. Sometimes you had to, like, literally, if you wanted to make a small change, say put a gun emplacement on one area of the map, now you have to leave that map rendering overnight.
What?
Yes, overnight. So because he has to it has to compute like lightings and like all that kind of stuff is complicated. But you would think on a normal on the regular engine it wouldn't take, it would probably take hours, sure, but like a whole overnight. That's kind of crazy.
That's a bit complicated.
Which kind of delayed, it kind of delays it because
the fixes,
the fixes, because you have to commit, and if something goes wrong,
then you have to commit to go
you
on
have
back
to
and fix
start
it.
again. Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want a new engine, something that allows you to also not have the limitations of a hub system. You of course you probably will. I don't think this is gonna be seamless travel because you are going to different planets and whatnot. But maybe go to other. Maybe don't have that limitation of this small area, which I think the limitation came from the fact that
it was on the old console.
Exactly, it was on all consoles. So I still have more, but I want to let somebody else talk.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say that it's also coming to PC.
That's gonna be a big thing too.
So, which ones would you guys be getting?
About that?
I have more people to play with on PlayStation. So,
you had to pull that, Martin.
Pulling the card, sir. Pulling the card.
I am going to. I'll tell you. Okay.
In other words, peer pressure. Which one are you gonna choose?
All right. This is how I roll.
He's gonna. I'm
gonna get the PS4 version.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the PS4 version. I'm gonna trust it that it's gonna be good, because I can say, oh no, I'm gonna wait for no. I know how it's gonna go down. You will wait because you got burned already. I, on the other hand, will very likely get it day one. It's not gonna be like collector's. I'm not doing any of that crap.
No.
Now, if it's really good, if it's really, really, really good, then I could end up double dipping. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you? You say you're going to do PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence. I want to see gameplay first. Because I remember reading like months before that they might be scrapping the whole thing entirely.
So you want to make sure everything is up to snuff? I mean, it's Bungie. I mean, I don't think Bungie's going to,
But it's been a while.
Crap the bed on
realistically,
this.
Destiny, say what you will, but Destiny... It was not a bad game. It was just a very unfinished game. And that's what made it.
It was an extremely tight shooter.
Yes,
I definitely have to say that. I was like, this is exactly what you want from an actual shooter. You know what I mean?
It's what they're good for.
You know what? Is that I still play it as like a because it's still
hell.
Decent.
I'll go back to it.
It's a decent gameplay, even though story is terrible.
Yeah.
But
or not there.
But you do have some elements from Halo, like the movement of the enemies, some of
the headshots are satisfying as hell.
Yeah, some of them, even the weapons kind of look a bit like Halo-ish, and the abilities.
They do have that quality. I do like more that.
So I'm wondering if they're gonna still incorporate that or completely make something new.
I'm glad you brought that up because the weapons. I do want more handcrafted weapons. Those specialty crazy name weapons that you have
that you collect
that you collect those legendary.
But it's still the same thing.
I would like for now that they are addressing or the loot system. I would like for those weapons to be not that easy to get, so that when you get them, it becomes this rewarding thing and not, oh, you got the same weapon. How you got it? Oh, I just collected enough points and I just bought it from Sir or, whatever is the vendor.
I also got one thing, actually. I hope they do put in a trading system.
Oh my freaking
God! That would have been nice
That
in the
would be
first
good,
game, because
yeah.
I'm like, I have stuff lower level. I'm like, I want to give it to you, but I can't. This is bad. Like, you can trade between your characters, but I want trading system between other characters, your friends, yada yada.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's some, it could go wrong. Like, people can jip you and all that, but definitely want a trading system.
No, and all the games have had it. Diablo had it.
Mhm.
Diablo has it.
Yeah, but this is
That's
Bungie that we're
interesting.
talking about.
I didn't think about.
Yeah, this
I didn't
is
think about that.
something
That would
that
actually
I
be a very
wanted
good addition.
for a
Yeah.
while. Trading system.
Yeah.
This is something I wanted for a while. You couldn't do it. It aggravated me.
That's a very good. Yeah, that's a very
Like,
good
they
addition.
better put a trading system.
It's not that type of
They
game.
haven't announced anything
I
on
know.
that, but we'll
But
see.
like,
Yeah.
considering that Destiny is all about fire teams, you should have had a trading system.
No, what I'm saying is that it's not the type of game where you get worried about having power levelers,
No.
but so why
No.
not? Why not have
Why
a
not
trading
include it?
system?
Because like
Yeah.
they're probably something that you didn't want or somebody else wanted.
Exactly.
Do we want Peter Dinklage back?
No.
No, definitely not. He didn't like his
Fuck
job.
no.
The new guy's
That
actually
wizard
good. He
came
grew
from the
on me.
moon.
No. Hilariously though, did you see that they actually they're actually a hidden Easter egg? I think they put that line back.
Yeah, I
Did
heard
they?
something about that. Yeah,
But it was, I don't know if it was Peter Dinklage saying it or there's
What's his face?
or Nolan North, but it was.
But then, the one thing I liked is that I'm glad they noticed the problem with him early on and not kept it on till later.
Well, no, that's not how it happened. They just realized we can't afford the actor.
No, I know that
Yeah.
too,
Nolan
but
North
That's
is
what-
much
But you
more.
know-
Nolan
affordable.
North is a lot. Yeah,
but he wasn't very good, honestly.
He didn't have
No.
any emotion, and I don't know if he was
That's what
trying
I'm
to do that on
saying.
purpose, because he's a little freaking, he's
he's a robot.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
why,
I'm
like,
not
my
sure.
statement of they noticed the problem earlier still stands.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree with that. That I think they're going to be able to, especially after the whole Game of Thrones and all that stuff,
Mhm.
and he's on the movies.
Mhm.
That's
another
a
thing.
big paycheck. Yeah.
No, yeah,
And
exactly.
this is Activision, who is
I mean, they can foot it. They can
they
foot the
could,
bill.
but they're also trying to not spend.
It's just going to be
unnecessarily.
difficult to
Yeah.
to have that
They're not trying to
scheduling.
spend a whole arm leg. Here's
Mm-hmm.
my car keys,
Uh,
children,
this is-
everything.
This is Destiny. They would if they would.
If
They have no
yeah.
problem doing that with Call of Duty. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, this is Activision
Yeah.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This is Activision. So yeah, any other items that you wanted to? Anything you said you don't want the grimoires? Anything else from the old one?
Well,
that you
I know
don't
I do
want?
want it. I want it in the game. The worlds themselves, obviously. Hey, you have a freaking solar system, and every time I land on a planet, I don't want to land on the exact same spot.
Mm-mm.
That is stupid. That was stupid in Destiny 1. There was absolutely zero justification from it. I understand the limitations of the engine and yada yada, but just position the player someplace else. Obviously more planets,
They are.
to
They're gonna do that. It's gonna be a bigger solar system.
a big, well, yeah.
I think they're supposed to be expanding outside of the solar system.
That
as well.
would be nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So-
that'll be nice.
So yeah, I did read something that the levels are going to be much bigger. Which of
Mhm.
course, this is all just promises at this point because we haven't seen anything. But do you want an alpha? Do you want the beta? Do you want to get into that the way we did on the first one, or
Yeah, why
you're
not?
just going to jump right into the game?
No,
I'll do it a bit of beta, but I'm not gonna play it extensively like I did in the alpha and beta. Because that's kind of why it ruined the moment of the game for me. Because I played too much of it, and
Actually, I walked into it going, "Oh, this looks really cool," and then I get the game and I'm like, apparently this is all I was going to get anyway.
All I was gonna
You know
get,
what I mean?
yeah.
So,
yeah.
but yeah, so
Yeah, but I
hopefully-
mean, you
I'll-
want to test it. I want to test it, and
I do
I don't
too.
know if I was gonna spend hours or if I was just gonna spend like minutes on it, but I definitely want to check it out.
I'll probably spend like an hour most tops on it, and
Just to
then
tap it out.
just get my palette wet until the game comes out, and that's it. I'm not gonna play it extensively again. No.
Another thing that I want is the possibility. this is not a high on my list, but I think we should be able to have more players, or rather than
the 6 deck that you
get. Yeah. Just have
bigger teams. You mean
bigger teams?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But again, it's not really.
Yeah, that's not.
Well, at least more teams instead of the 3-man on missions.
Yeah.
I at least want, because you get 6-man for raid and multiplayer, and 3 for regular missions. But I want to have more. Just maybe level cap 4 or 6.
Those raids need to be available for normal human beings, and I'll explain what I mean. Most people played Destiny. They got to level 20, they beat the boss, and then that's it. I beat the game. I'm out. That was you were one of them.
That was me. Yeah.
Yeah, I was one of them. I had the opportunity at one point of playing a raid, and it sounds the cliche of everybody saying it's like, oh no, the game starts at level 20. That is bullshit. That shouldn't be. That shouldn't happen. I'm not trying to justify it. That said, that game is a completely different beast when you play in a raid. It is a completely different game. It is very, very, very fun. Very fun to be coordinating.
I do hope they incorporate more raids.
Yeah.
I do hope they do that again.
I think they should just one of the things, and maybe this is just me, because again, I got as far as that level 20, basically beat the boss.
You never played it.
Never really went back. Is just overall more stuff to do. You know what I mean? Because they just felt like there wasn't a lot.
Hold on, though.
Like I said, you only played to level 20. You
Yeah.
didn't keep playing. They
That's
did
what I'm
add
saying,
stuff. They added more.
They
They
have
added
stuff.
more maps.
Well,
they added
perhaps
more,
starting off with more
modes.
stuff.
You don't want collectathons and crap like that.
No,
I want story missions.
I don't want collect.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Story
more
missions.
story missions and stuff like that.
Yeah. And when I say those rates available to humans, I mean, because yeah, sure, you could reach that, but the problem was the requirements for them. They were making them too high to where a lot of casual players of Destiny, they just wouldn't touch it. They just gonna.
I would also want, because they were changing level caps. I hope they do just stay with one level cap
For a while.
Yeah, and don't, because they've changed it quite a few times already. So just stay at the level cap. None of that Mote of Light stuff.
Well,
the light.
That was garbage. Just stay at your level. If it's 100, then it's 100. Don't go past
Yeah,
that.
I did not. I wasn't a fan of. Oh, we're all level 25s, for example. Now your level is dependent on what loot you get. That's kind of
that was aggravating.
Then it kind of throws away the reason to be a high level. It's like, so what you're saying is basically play the game until you get to the level cap. And that's when the real game starts, and I hate that.
The worst part is that to get the best loot, what I found out, what some of the people I played with, you have to wear your highest level loot in order to get the most best one, and it was
aggravating. Yeah, that's aggravating.
And then
too.
you'd be playing the Crucible to get the best loot, but it was like a hit and miss, maybe like 25% or so before you get something good, and it's
it meant basically that you had to wear stuff that wouldn't match, making you look like a clown.
That's why there are shaders.
Still, it's I do like the idea of shaders. Yeah, that too, and even that sometimes was like ridiculous to get. Oh God,
I had one that it looked like green snot. It was gross. I'm just like, I'm not wearing this.
No matter how high level it is.
That's what Destiny 2 needs. More green snot. That's what I heard.
You heard it here first, guys.
Because you look disgusting until level 20. It was hard to find.
You look like a scrub.
Because it was hard to find any armor that matched.
Clearly, this is a low-level guy.
And then you look like the people that raid and stuff, like the Ramiros of the world, and they look like freaking like gods.
Ramiro has to be. I would love to see his Destiny character now, because my gosh,
he is the only game that he plays
practically daily since it's come out.
Yeah.
That's anything else? Any other items you want the sequel to have?
I'll tell you what.
There's so much more that it needs.
I'll tell you what I don't want. I don't want in the sequel.
Uh-huh.
The fucking Cryptarch.
The Cryptarch?
Yes, the guy that you will bring your engrams to, and he will and convert them. and usually you end up getting garbage.
Garbage, yeah.
You didn't like it? Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy. That guy needs to be out.
Or that system.
Actually,
I guess,
I tell you what, it'll be awesome. It'll be super awesome if the beginning parts of Destiny 2, you could see him getting killed
in the intro sequence.
I'm sure that a lot of Destiny players will be like, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like, yes.
I do.
Suck it, Cryptarch.
I do hope they make it to like, cause you remember the Division garbage, but I do hope they make like the selling system like that. Like you have, cause their whole tower blew up, got destroyed, but I do hope like they have you like run down merchants and because you can see that they're going through a hard time, yada yada.
Oh right,
That'd be
run
nice.
down like equipment that looks run down or even put together.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind of
that'd
like
be
scrunched
good.
together. Yeah,
like
that'd
Fallout,
be cool.
like you even have the merchants look run down because they just went through some epidemic and like
Excuse me.
that'd be nice because it plays with the whole theme, the story.
Yeah. Yeah, so what did we touch? We want more effective
we
storytelling.
don't want, storytelling.
We
More stuff to do.
more stuff to do. Yeah, less grindy.
We're missing the
Less
biggest
grindy,
part here,
definitely.
actually. More vehicles.
More vehicles.
Oh yeah,
That's the biggest
more
part.
ships.
Come on.
no, yes,
More sparrows.
I was okay with the sparrows.
Disappointed me because they look like the snow speeders from
I was okay with
from
that.
Star Wars,
I don't
but
mind
without
those.
any weapons. Come on.
Yeah,
That's a bit-
it was
that's
kind
a
of dumb not to
disappointment.
be able to use weapons.
But definitely more vehicles that you can actually have, not just play it because you're on this planet. No, like actually be able to spawn in and use.
Listen, I'm okay with just having the sparrows, just keeping the sparrows alone. It's just
They're nice.
Those ships that you will get that were
They better
just
not-
stupid loading screens. That's all they were. You couldn't do
they-
anything with them.
Yeah. They were just.
I'm hoping
Use them for
actually
something.
because
So you want like space battles?
yes, the dogfights.
I don't think they'll have them.
Yeah, I don't think they'll have that.
But you can use them for calling an airstrike or something. It's make it be something, not just a loading screen, because it's going to be a loading screen.
Cosmetic. That's all it is. Oh, hey, look at this.
And
They
then,
better
yeah,
be having
the only time you would see it
dogfights.
is exactly that when you were actually loading into the next area. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It'd be the worst if you get the old ship. Like, man, you still got that old ship?
Yeah, well, it didn't matter because I wasn't getting any
That was the
advantage.
point. Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Because
Yeah.
like the designs were nice, but I'm like, why aren't you making it so you can use it in a fight? What's up with this?
Yeah.
It's just cosmetic. And you know what I want? Because you didn't really see much in the story. More of your character interaction.
With-
You didn't see much of your character. You only seen a few scenes here and there of your actual character talking. I want more of that.
More
You
person-
need
more person- yeah.
more character interaction.
Yeah, definitely.
Goodness.
Yeah.
You know who
Characters
did that
were-
very well? Knight of the Old Republic, the MMO,
Mm-hmm.
where you had 3 characters, but and you had even if there was a question put towards them, it kind of will roll the dice to see you pick your answer, you pick whatever you want, you'll pick whatever you want, and I'll pick whatever I want to say. But then the system kind of rolled the dice, and whichever dice was was corresponding to one of us, let's say yours, for example, then your character will step up and be the one talking and interactive, and us will be in the background. I thought that was really cool.
This was on.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Republic?
Yeah, the MMO.
This is if they decide to keep. Well, more or less, they're going to keep the whole MMO kind of thing with Destiny.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But
Yeah.
I do want more character interaction.
Yeah, make it. Yeah,
That would make it worthwhile, honestly.
honestly, I think all we're asking is like more story. Yeah, a better story, not more story, because you can have more story and be
Oh,
garbage.
Can still
Um,
be bad.
we,
yeah.
we something that
Like with these more characters, more aliens. Give us
Yeah,
more
different
aliens.
aliens.
Because Mass Effect only did one new alien, the Angarian. That's it. Everything
Wow.
else, and
they're like in the whole new solar
and the
system.
enemy, and that's it. And I'm
the
like,
one- are they the one that look like Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes, they do.
Stupid design.
Wow.
Anyway, we're not talking about
Yeah, Mass Effect.
That's right.
no,
No, but I mean,
we don't need to
just-
grab Mass Effect more.
to bring up the fact that
Just
you'd
to
like
make
to have
the
more
comparison.
people. Yeah.
and explain why they're there and why they want to destroy stuff if they are going to destroy stuff, because we still don't know that.
Well, we had the Cabal, and I thought
but
that
you don't really understand why they.
that's the problem.
The Cabal,
Yeah,
the Vex, you don't understand, and even the Taking, because them now too. You don't. Well, they kind of explained a bit, but not enough. That's why, because they're like, oh, there's these aliens. They want to destroy everything, but we don't know why. And if they do bring the Vex back, I wanna know more on that. The Vex were like the they made themselves, and they're
the AI
apparently,
or the hive mind.
Yeah, they have the whole. I wanna know more on that. Honestly.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think that pretty much wraps up what we were wanting from it.
Yeah, exactly.
And also what we don't want from it.
Gimme.
Yeah,
All we're asking,
exactly.
okay.
You know how gamers are.
I mean, it's not.
Destiny is gonna be Destiny 2 is gonna be an expansion to Destiny 1. It's gonna look exactly the same. It's like,
if it is,
much, yeah.
I'm just going out the window.
Yeah, exactly. Well, guys, that'll bring us to the end of episode 50 of GG's The Mouthful podcast. Thank you so much for listening. As always, go to goodgame.tech. Join the conversation there. And if you're listening to this on iTunes, YouTube, or Google Play, please subscribe. Leave us a comment. Leave us a review on iTunes. Would definitely help us out. But then, till next week, this is Arnaldo, a.k.a. Mad Dog, signing off. Mr. Santos, you have anything else for us?
all right, let me pass me the remote. I'm going to activate the SAP option here for a second. All right. Si ustedes están escuchándome y entienden lo que estoy diciendo, ustedes tienen que escuchar a nivel escondido. Esa gente está haciendo el trabajo de Dios allí. Con Giovanni, con Gatonejo, con Alex Nation. Ese podcast es estupendo. Ustedes tienen que escucharlo. iTunes, Google Play, es todas las madres. So, definitivamente, escúchenlo. And bring it back to English.
It would be nice to do like some news or radio. Definitely.
In other words, you guys should be listening to Nivel Escondido. It's a very, very fun podcast. I've been having a great time listening to it.
And Miss Shadow 24/7.
24/7.
Anything else for us?
Oh, I'm good, actually.
Right.
We said
Hopefully we
whatever-
can get you
whatever
more
thing.
often.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
if I'm up enough.
If you're up this early in the morning. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next week. GG!